Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic. What's a common saying that annoys you? More recent, we're all in this together. Edit, much thanks for the awards. In these unprecedented times. The heroes on the front lines. Now more than ever. The one thing that won't change, is our commitment to serve you. Or we're all in the same boat. No bitch, we're all in the same ocean, but some have a piece of driftwood and others have a yacht. If they told you to jump off a cliff, would you? It is always a false equivalence. Or, if everyone / your friends were jumping off a cliff, would you? If everyone I know was jumping off a cliff, I'd at least have to seriously consider it. My friends aren't idiots, they probably have a reason, I'd have to find out why before deciding. Reminds me of a scene from Brooklyn 99. If Rosa went to jump off a cliff, would you? If she went to jump off a cliff, she would have considered the height of the jump, the depth of the water, and the entry velocity, so if she goes jumping off a cliff, by all means, do so. Fucking love that show. Remember, you wouldn't steal a car, would you? So you shouldn't pirate / copy this movie. But if I could download a car, I would. I always respond with, if everyone else used that analogy, would you? They don't get it. It's hilarious to me, but people rarely get it. Edit, I get it, you guys, apparently I'm a / I am very smart. I just meant that when I'd say it with my friends they just look at me confused. Anyway, it's not that serious, so stop yelling at me, Lmao. If you'll excuse me, I have a bridge to jump off. Hello. We're calling about your car's extended warranty. My car that was totaled 4 years ago has a crazy good warranty. I can save thousands by paying a small fee via MoneyGram to keep it going. I gave them a fake car and name and they just started calling me again. The car didn't even exist that year. I gave them 2012 Dodge Dart and those dickheads sometimes tell me that model doesn't exist but yet insist calling me. I gave them a new fake car but they keep calling about the 2012 Dodge Dart. Live. Laugh. Love. Edit, thanks everyone for the awards and upvotes. I was not expecting this at all when that came to mind. Eat. Shit. Die. Eat shit. Die. Sounds better now. You're pretty _ for a _ Fly for a white guy. The one exception. Young for a roller coaster engineer. Yes I am. My ex was told by my co-worker, you're pretty for an Indian girl. She then cheated on me with said co-worker and left me for him. Sounds like Kelly from The Office. Short for a stormtrooper. Drunk, lunch meeting. Just kidding. When you catch someone red-handed doing something they shouldn't, and they dismissively say, just kidding, as if it never happened and they are thus absolved of everything. It drives me up the wall. At least own up to it. It's just a prank, bro. This sentence people say to essentially excuse any behavior or joke. Prankster, let's put a klaxon by someone's eardrums. Loud noise. They get angry. Oh, it's just a prank, bro, haha. Loosen up a bit, I was just joking. Just hate it. It doesn't excuse your behavior, it's just because they can't live up to the consequences. There was a girl who used to pull shit like this at my high school, like do or say really mean messed up stuff to people, and when they got upset it was, oh my god, I was just kidding. You can't take a joke, woo, I'll grow up. One thing I'll never forget was her making fun of another student. WHO's mother was extremely ill, for being bad at math or something, and I don't remember the exact words, but she basically said maybe if you weren't so bad at math your mom wouldn't be dying. Obviously the student got really upset and the bully absolutely lost her mind that she couldn't take a joke. Sorry, in what world is something like that considered an even remotely okay joke to make? God, I hated her. If you got time to lean, you got time to clean. Bitch, I been cleaning all day. When I was in judo and this guy was giving a kinda big workout, some of the kids were saying they were tired, he kept responding with, you're not too tired to talk. Like, yeah, talking is easier than doing 30 reps. When an employer refers to their employees as family. Edit, obligatory thank you for the gold, rip my inbox, and to the 50+ people who think they are original, I'm not a monster. I fucking love The Office. We are family equals be prepared to work early and late and be paid in guilt and manipulation. We are family. Until we're not doing well, then we're kicking you out to save money and paying ourselves 7-figure bonuses. The customer is always right. The sad part is there is some real important truth to this. It's just been taken out of context. It was never intended to apply to an individual customer, it was intended to apply to the population of customers. The real idea is that if a particular product isn't selling, trying to blame it on the customers is stupid. My favorite example of this is the spoiler on a Toyota Camry. It serves absolutely no purpose and is completely unnecessary, but if a customer wants to pay for it, we'll happily sell it. Redditors of Reddit. Redditors of Reddit, what was your biggest Reddit moment on Reddit with other Redditors? Not me, but my mom's great uncle once knew a guy who had a son who was a friend with this guy that. Edit, OMG. My first gold. Thank you for the gold, kind stranger, this is my first gold ever. Edit 2, grammar. Edit 3, wow, this blew up. Thanks for the 6 Kelvin updates. Edit 4, 6.9 Kelvin updates, nice. Edit 5, thanks for the 8 Kelvin updates. Edit 6, rip my inbox. Edit 7, OMG. My first post with 10 Kelvin updates. Also not a Redditor. I was once at a park and saw some 8-year-old boy punch his playmate in the head and his mom responded, well, boys will be boys. How about teaching your kid not to punch others, how about that? Yeah, and shitty parents make for shitty kids. The turd doesn't fall far from the asshole. People saying they're a little OCD because they like to sort things neatly or something. Or ADHD. Edit, holy shit. My inbox. Or a dyslexic moment like, bitch, do you know how hard it was for me to learn to read? Give 110%. This is actually a thing in the engineering world. An engine running at 100% power is at maximum safe operating power but can be operated at 110%, for example for short periods of time during emergencies. When your boss says it though, it's never a short period. They want 110% to be the new baseline normal of your work. So just give 25% Monday, Thursday and 10% on Fridays. Once at a job interview I told my interviewer that I am a 110% kind of guy. She looks me dead in the eye and goes, we're looking for 150% kind of people. Working for her was an interesting experience to say the least. My boss says his goal is for everyone to be working at 75%, 99% of the time, only bumping up to 100% in special cases. Everything happens for a reason. Someone actually wrote this on Facebook to a family member of mine after she had a miscarriage. And it's cousin, it just wasn't meant to be. And it's inbred half cousin, it's all part of God's plan. To piggyback off what you said. Let me be the ping to your prong, and add that. If someone said that during a meeting, I think I'd walk out. I had a classmate in college that would use this constantly in our capstone discussion course. Never read the material, participated in coursework, etc. She would wait until someone finished a really thoughtful analysis and say to piggyback on that and essentially repeat the exact same thing, but worse. Eventually my prof said no more piggybacking. Either give me your own thoughts or don't say anything. And then started making her initiate the discussion, so she had to speak before the rest of us. It went about as well as you'd expect for her. Applause for your professor. Nothing can stop a team. If you work your hardest you will succeed. Stuff like that. Nothing can stop a team. How about another team? You weren't supposed to do that. No one. Literally no one. Me. So every YouTube comment anymore. It's either this or it just quotes something the video. Literally 95% of comments I've seen are just 2 quotes from the video of an exchange that happened. Edit, another one, wow, my highest top comment is a comment about. Fuck this one so much. It's the literally no one part that puts me over the edge. So needlessly dramatic. No orphies, but. With all due respect, anyone who says that is an asshole. It's one of those things that can be used with the right nuance, but smooth brace use it to be a dick. No orphies, but you're smelling pretty bad right now, here's some deodorant to a close friend is okay and helpful. No orphies, but your entire race is subhuman and deserves to go to hell, not helpful. If you have nothing to hide, then you have nothing to fear. the first and only thing they reply with when people are presented with mass surveillance practices. Pretty sure it was Snowden that responded to this by asking if you would give up your freedom of speech because you had nothing to say. Yep. He said, arguing that you don't care about the right to privacy because you have nothing to hide is no different than saying you don't care about free speech because you have nothing to say. It's just a word, but I loathe the term hubby. It makes me want to claw my own face off and throw it at whoever said it. Along the same vein, I cannot stand prego and kiddo. My husband knows this, so whenever someone is pregnant he says she's prego with a kiddo and he thinks it's hilarious. Ha. I abhor hubby, prego, and doggo, but somehow kiddo does not bother me. Why? Youre, I'm not alone. Let me add that in my native language, Polish, husband translates to you pronounce it somewhat like musk. And someone actually thought that morz, which means clam, is a cute pet name for one's husband, and now a considerable part of Polish internet refers to their husbands as their clams. I loathe that just as much.